everyone, Big Pauly back for another video. Yes, back for my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019. Look! Oh yes, a few notable mentions of movies that didn't actually appear in my top 10, including Men in Black International, which I'm still undecided on that. I love the first movie, but I'm not sure how this is going to work, or if it's a reboot, a remake, a continuation. Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. Will he outshine Heath Ledger? Probably doubtful, but it'd be interesting to see a standalone Joker movie. Terminator 6 or Terminator blank, whatever it's called, no one knows yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. James Cameron's back in the fold, and Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. Who would have thought we'd get that again? And this basically is a direct sequel to Terminator 2 Judgment Day, so you have to forget Rise of the Machines, Salvation and Genesis, and this will come straight after, so that's going to be interesting to see. And then we've got a couple of Disney ones. We've got Dumbo and Aladdin, so still not sure on those. Dumbo looks good, but we haven't seen too much on Aladdin. Also Dark Phoenix, which is another entry into the X-Men universe with Jean Grey and the younger selves, so that should be really good. Okay, so shall we begin my actual top 10? Let us start with number 10 on the list. Okay, so my number 10 is The Lion King. Classic Disney animated movie. Probably my favourite Disney animated movie of all of them. Great that James Earl Jones is back. The trailer looks wonderful. It looks fantastic. It's not, you can't really say it's a live action movie because it's computer generated. So it's still an animated. I would say a computer generated photorealistic movie. So we'll see how that handles it. But I'm looking forward to lots of sequences that we'll remember from the animated movie, and I think that's probably going to be a big one. Number 9 on my list is Spider-Man Far From Home. And I liked Homecoming. I really did like Homecoming. Although Tobey Maguire's original Spider-Man is my favourite. The Andrew Garfield ones were alright. I really did enjoy Homecoming. Plus also his involvement in Avengers Infinity War. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we progress with the new Spider-Man universe. Number 8 is another entry on the Marvel universe, Captain Marvel. A film set in the 90s, I believe, with Brie Larson. So this is our first entry into a cinematic female superhero for the Marvel universe. DC's got Wonder Woman and all that kind of shit, but yes, I'm really looking forward to it. The trailer looks really good. Trailer looks spectacular, actually. Jude Law, fantastic. Samuel L. Jackson, de-aged. So yes, I'm really looking forward to that. We haven't got long to wait for this one. I think it's out around about February or March. So very interesting to see that. Number 7 on my list is The Return of John Wick. Oh yes, John Wick Part 3 or Chapter 3 or whatever they want to call it. So very interesting to see what happens in the conclusion to this brilliant action trilogy. I see in the photos there's a dog, so you always know you're watching a John Wick movie if it's got a dog in it. And also hopefully seeing some more of the Continental hotel chain. So that looks really good. Always like a good action film. Keanu Reeves playing John Wick, fantastic. Number 6 is It, Chapter 2. Yes, I really did enjoy the first movie. Wasn't too hot on the original Tim Curry TV miniseries. It was okay, but this cinematic outing was brilliant. Yes, and it's going to be really interesting to see these kids grown up. The first film had a kind of Goonies, Stranger Things vibe about it, so it's going to be interesting to see where we go with Chapter 2, but I'm really looking forward to it. Number 5 is Godzilla, King of the Monsters. My God, that trailer, that first trailer with that music, got me hooked. The glorious video of Mothra and all of these monsters and Godzilla, it just looks so good. We've also got Vera Farmiga, I think you pronounce her name, something like that, who is in Bates Motel. And we also have Millie Bobby Brown doing a big cinematic outing. 11 from Stranger Things, if no one's heard of her. But I'm interested to see what she's going to bring to the movie. And it's nice to see some of these actors get into bigger roles. And Charles Dance in the trailer, when he said, "Long live the king," I got goosebumps. Charles Dance in a Godzilla movie. Yes, that's got me from day one. I'm really looking forward to that. I loved the 2014 outing. And I also love the 1998 one, the Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin movie. It's very corny and popcorny, but it's a good action fest. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. Number 4 on my list is a film I didn't think we would have. And I don't know if we really should. It's Toy Story 4. Don't get me wrong, I love the Toy Story films. They are fantastic. All the Pixar movies are incredible. But Toy Story 3 wrapped it up perfectly. And for them to announce a 4th film in the franchise, they must have had a special story lined up. So I am looking forward to seeing what we're going to get with Toy Story 4. Number 3 is, would you believe, the 3rd film in the trilogy. Glass. I know. Who would have thought we would have an M. Night Shyamalan trilogy? Unbreakable, absolutely loved it. One of Shyamalan's best movies. Fantastic. Split was a nice welcome return to the mainstream for this brilliant director who's, I know he's got lost a few times, and most people had kind of like brushed him under the carpet and, you know, forgotten about him. And he comes back. He's had a few newer ones like The Visit and even Devil. I like Devil, the one in the elevator. But Glass was a welcome return to the Shyamalan that we know and love from years ago, from, you know, Signs and Unbreakable, Sixth Sense era. And that little teaser at the end of Split with Bruce Willis, perfect, absolutely perfect. To get all of these actors together, James McAvoy, Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, in this one movie. Wow, yes. I'm so looking forward to it. And it's coming around really quick. We are in January. It is released this month. Yes, I am so looking forward to watching Glass. Number 2 on my list is a return to the Marvel Universe. A return of Thanos, the Infinity Stones, the Gauntlet, and lots of bits of dust flying all over the place. But it's certainly going to be very interesting to find out how they're going to wrap up this story and conclude it, ready for the next phase. What happens to all of these characters? Is there time travel? I don't know. No one knows. We've had a teaser trailer, which apparently I hear is the only trailer we're getting, because otherwise it'll probably end up giving too much away. But I think we're going to go a bit blindly into this movie if that's the only trailer that they're going to release. But it's going to be one of those highly anticipated movies of this year. And that's my number 2, Avengers Endgame. Number 1, Star Wars Episode 9. Whatever it's going to be called. Yes, Star Wars Episode 9. The conclusion of the Skywalker saga. That's supposed to be wrapping this nice story up. J.J. Abrams, back in the director's chair, promises us some thrills, promises them some big storylines. Prequel elements included, original elements included, possibility of Han Solo, from what I hear, whether or not it's going to be a hologram or old footage. The final scenes of Princess Leia post Carrie Fisher's death. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to include this character. According to her family, her brother, is it Todd? He's absolutely bowled over and he cried with these scenes. So I'm really looking forward to it. John Williams is going to give us an epic score. As I say, it's back in the hands of J.J. Abrams from Force Awakens, so it's going to be big. It's going to be epic. There's going to be lightsaber battles. There may be characters from the prequels, from the original trilogy. We know Billy D. Williams is back as Lando Calrissian. It's going to be such a big, eventful movie in December. That's one thing we've lost, that we've missed this December just gone. The fact that they released Solo 6 months after The Last Jedi, which they should have saved Solo for December, because it would have given us a Star Wars event. Yes, my number 1 anticipated movie of 2019, Star Wars Episode 9, whatever it's called. So that is my list. That is my most anticipated movies. There are so many more movies coming out in 2019. Some that I've forgotten about probably, and some that just haven't, got on my list. But it's certainly going to be an interesting year. And when you think about it, when you think we're going to be getting 2 or 3 Marvel movies, a new Godzilla, a new Avengers movie, a new Star Wars, a new John Wick, 3 or 4 Disney animated movies, it's going to be a bloody epic year in movies. So I'm glad I got my Cineworld Unlimited card, because I'm going to Cineworld the hell out of that card this year. Oh, yes. So, yes, I hope you enjoyed my little countdown. Stick down in the comments if there are any of those films that you're really anticipated watching, or any films that are not on the list that I might not know of, or ones that I haven't included that you're really interested in seeing. Like the video by giving it 2 thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you at the cinema soon. Bye.